Hey everybody, this is Mr. Silverwolf SP. Let's play Apotheon. Alright, so last time our character, Nicandrios, woke up in the middle of a burning village, while our mysterious female narrator told me that the gods of Olympus have basically abandoned our village, Dion, as well as the people in the world. The sun at noon is like twilight. The earth doesn't give forth vegetables or fruits. There are no animals to hunt in the forest, only wind, and other unfortunate type stuff like the sea gives us no fish anymore. I mean, all this stuff. So basically, we're in a lot of trouble, and we're trying to figure out why that is. Meanwhile, Dion was attacked by raiders from the sea, so their leader is at the temple, and we're going to go try to kill him. Now, remember, it's been a while since I played this game, first of all, and second of all, I'm off of a control. I usually play it on a controller, and it's not... I'm not used to this. So... Wait, you're still going forward. Is this the way? Apparently this is the way. This is the way.
Help me over here!
I'm coming. So everybody else is apparently blue, but I'm green. Why?
God, have mercy!
Why would they? They haven't been so far. That sounds just a tad bitter.
To the temple!
Oh, great. Some of the images of the gods have been damaged or destroyed. Let me see. Looks like there's a door higher up. The Temple of Dion. Defeat the tyrant. Sure thing. Okay, let's craft some things. Okay. Can't craft anything else. Ooh! That's why you don't waste your Greek fire, boys and girls. It's a really powerful weapon, but how's my shield? Starting to wear a bit, so we'll switch for you. I don't have a Doru, so we'll pick that up. It's an image of Zeus, the king.
Rally!
Might be if I don't get this right. Okay. Nothing in here.
Over here! Got her
Upper temple key required. Well, I either gotta go over there to that chest and get the upper temple key, or go over to that switch and open a door. I can't open that from here. Let's switch back to my ranged weapons. Wait. Okay. Now we'll switch back to my ranged weapons. Wait, am I missing something? Yeah, I didn't go up.
God save us! They sealed the door behind them. I have the spare key. Take it. Take it.
Thank you. You're very nice. Not meant for you trying to break the box. Alright. So I don't care what your wife says. You're a nice man. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go that way. Let's save outside the door before we go any further. Okay.
Don't be scared. Lay down those weapons.
Asmus sheep. Yeah. And a couple of doodle. Wait, do I have any? Can I break this? Nope, apparently not. I was hoping there was food on the table, but apparently there ain't no food on the table because there's no food. Now, do I have a Xephos? I do. Okay. Now, usually in most fantasy games, I prefer a sword because that's just the way I am. But in this case, upgrade to leather tunic, torso level 2, armor plus 10. Doing it. I sing of golden-throned Hera, whom Rhea bare. Queen of the immortals is she, surpassing all in beauty. She is the sister and the wife of loud thundering Zeus. Pause a moment for gagging and coughing and nasty. The glorious one whom all the blessed throughout high Olympus reverence and honor, even as Zeus, who delights in thunder. Homeric hymn 12 to Hera. That's her statue there. What she got behind the door? Hydra fangs. With heads carved from rare Hydra bone, these arrows split into 3 shafts when loosed. Ooh, I got 10 of them. Nectar of healing. Don't have any more nectar of healing. Well, can't take another nectar of healing, but I can put that one on there. Right. Thank you. Into the village of Dion. Defeat the tyrant. I have a feeling that I'm about to face him, so let me go ahead and get my special arrows ready.
Out of my way, peasant! The gods have forsaken you! Resign to your fate and leave this world to stronger men!
Gotcha. Jerk. Demeter. I don't know who the hornblower is. Pan? Dionysus? Apollo, maybe. Uh-oh. Yep, we're in the presence of a goddess.
And so, a champion is born.
Our
A
narrator.
lone bright ember glowing from within a dying heart. Arise, my chosen. Arise, Nicandrios.
Uh-huh. Who
You
are you?
stand before Hera, fairest amongst all goddesses, divine queen of Olympus. Under the shadow of the mountain, humanity gasps its last breath. The gods have abandoned me.
So he was right.
Zeus, king of gods and men, my husband, has turned his back on your people. He has broken the sacred contract between deities and mortals. He has betrayed you.
Uh-huh. What are we gonna do about
You
it?
see, we are alike, you and I. Wife and son, wounded by husband and father. Unfaithful in matrimony, he discards his oaths for lesser creatures. Irresponsible in patriarchy, he discards his mortal subjects like an ungrateful child tossing away his toys.
Mm.
The
What are we gonna do
law
about
of
it?
Zeus is absolute, and the
Uh-huh.
Olympians are compelled to obey.
Of course.
Without the seeds of Demeter, your crops fail.
Uh-huh.
Without the grace of Artemis, your forests are barren.
Whoa.
Without the gaze of Apollo, your minds stumble in darkness. But I, as queen, am not so easily cowed.
Interesting, because
Step to
cows
the
were her
altar,
round.
Nicandrios.
Interesting, because cows were one of her sacred animals.
I present to you a choice. Ascend Mount Olympus, strip these callous gods of their power, and cast down Zeus from his lofty throne. Stand up to the cruel deities of Olympus and earn your people's salvation.
Or?
Or remain here, without the gifts of the gods, and watch your world turn to ashes.
I don't
For
really
too
have a
long
choice.
has my husband escaped the consequences of his actions. But together, we will take what is owed.
Yeah, she scares me, but quite frankly, I need an ally right now, and a goddess is useful, no matter what kind of goddess she is. So I would hate to say that I'm going to use Hera, but I'm going to use Hera. I think Hera is using me. I would be a fool to believe otherwise. So where are we at? What we doing? What's going on? Birds. The hunter said there was no birds. That all was silent. All right. We see. Yes. Okay. I have found a wire that works. It is a miracle. What's all this? Who's all thems? I wonder if those birds are supposed to be flitting out of in and out of existence like that. Huh. Ooh. Alright, what's this? Switch to champion difficulty. Stay on warrior difficulty. No, we are not switching to champion difficulty. Altar of Zephyr. Zephyr, god of the west wind, can be called upon to carry the deities of Olympus from one area to another. Just the west wind, why not the others?
By mandate of Zeus, father of gods and men, king upon the mountain, the Olympian gates are open to all deities who seek refuge here. Though your domains on earth lie in ruin, Zeus welcomes you into his home during this time of transition. Once the mortal issue has been resolved, you will all be free to return to the earth. As guests of Zeus's hospitality, strict adherence to his laws is expected. Violence and theft will be met with the wrath of Olympus.
I wonder if they realize that I'm not a god. Zeus, from the many-folded peak of Olympus, told Themis to summon all the gods into assembly. She went everywhere and told them to make their way to Zeus's house. There was no river that was not there, except only Okeanos. There was not one of the nymphs who live in the lovely groves, and the nymphs of river springs, and the nymphs of grassy meadows, who came not. These, all assembling into the house of Zeus cloud gathering, took places among the smooth stone cloister walks. Homer, the Iliad. Yes. So that's the way to the Agora. Do they talk?
I hear the war is going well. Won't be long before we can go back home.
So B rolls me. That stabs me. That shields me. That switches me. That throws me. Okay. The Acropolis,
We'll
which
be
is
back
locked.
on Earth before you know it. Then it'll be just like old times. Before the humans.
Oh, isn't that nice? Aren't you just so very hoity-toity and stupid sounding? Moving on. Oh, look. A censer next to a statue of the King of Murder. Oh, he's holding Nike. Must be fun to have little goddesses literally in the palm of your hand. If you're the King of Murder. We can't go any higher than that. Okay, so we're as high as we can get without chemical assistance. Let's move on. To the Agora. Okay, now every one of these areas has 3 or 4 gods or goddesses you got to deal with. I've got to get the sheaf of Demeter. I've got to get the lyre of Apollo. The bow of Artemis. These don't necessarily give me their powers, but it represents their divine abilities, which I unlock. A dog? Weirdness. And of course, there are other things going on. I think the red doors are locked, but I'm not sure. That looks like a guitar, but I want to say guitars weren't invented yet. Might be wrong there. Something to say? The Agora Market. Odd, because that's kind of what Agora means. Market.
We'll be back on Earth before you know it. Then it'll be just like old times. Before the humans.
Oil up. Today you train with the best.
Can we go back to the time before you talked? Okay, spear costs 75. I have 177. So the first level always costs 75. What are you teaching?
Bring me the proper herbs and reagents, and I'll set to work on any potion you need.
Okay, so you just make potions. Do you sell... Oh, you sell ingredients. Okay, for 100... 125... Okay... Uh-huh... Make me faster. Make me see in the dark. And allow me to blow things up. And then, of course, she'll make up repair kits. What's up here?
My network can get you just about anything for a price.
Oh, Hydra fangs and assassin stash keys. For those who need to hide their dirty deeds, all you need can be found at the bottom of a swamp. I'm going to pick that up.
Looking for some personal protection? Can't be too safe nowadays.
Okay, what you got? An aspis, a blast jar, and most of the standard weapons.
Protect yourself with Olympian artisan armor.
Upgrade to linen wraps, cost 14. Legs level 2, armor plus 6. Upgrade to skull cap, head level 2, armor plus 8. Upgrade to composite bracers, armor plus 5. Alright. What's all this? Oh, X is activate. I don't want to do that. I'll be done got myself in trouble. Okay, so we have reached the Agora. We need to find Demeter, Apollo, and Artemis and either win their cooperation or force their cooperation. Either way, we have a bit of a fight ahead of us, because even if they do cooperate, not everyone here is going to turn against Zeus willingly. Apparently these other beings here are gods. Okay. You want to see more like this? Consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to continue seeing those in this series. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. It helps us tremendously. This has been Mr. Silverwolf SP. Have a nice day. Try to be kind.